Hello world and hello YouTube Jits and Divas. It's your girl Aisha Demaya. Back at y'all with another video. Welcome to my channel and you know the rest. I promise it's me. I'm just headless again in this video because I'm going to show you how I care for my wigs or weaves or hair extensions or whatever you may call them. I'm going to show you how I first and foremost, whenever I have a wig, I never get the cap itself wet. I never get this area wet up in here. I just think it wears down on the wig by doing that. So I do my best to only get the hair wet. I mean, inevitably you're going to get the wig, some of the wig cap wet, but you're going to try to avoid it as much as possible. So I wash them in my bathtub. And it can get kind of dirty. It depends on just how much, if you wore to the gym, if you're just out and there's a lot of pollution that day. It just kind of depends. You'd be surprised how much dirt and grime your hair can pick up just on a day-to-day basis. So don't be alarmed, especially if this is your first time washing your weave and you had it for a long time. It will probably, most likely, have some mutt, hairspray, gel, mousse, whatever you put in your hair. So, alright, so I got some water ran down in the tub. You probably can't see it, but I got some down there. That's all I really need for the time being. So, what you want to do is, well, what I do is I just kind of drag it through the water, just like this, to get the ends a little wet. See how the ends are a little bit wet? Then I go in and I just scoop some water up and I wet the rest of the wig ever so gently. Again, like I said, I don't like getting the entire cap wet as much as possible. I just really don't like it because I just don't want to wear down the wig itself. It keeps the longevity alive. Alright, so once you have it sufficiently wet, we're going to wet it a little bit more. So once you have it sufficiently wet, now you can use whatever shampoo you prefer. It really doesn't matter. I prefer ones that are a little more clarifying so they get the gunk out of your hair, but you can choose whatever one you like. I don't personally like using conditioner on my wigs or weave because I think it has the tendency to make them look heavy. Some people put grease and stuff on their hair and it just makes hair look heavy. So I try to make my hair as light as possible, so I avoid putting those things, which is why I try to use conditioning shampoo as well as a clarifying type of shampoo. Like this, moisturizing and softening. That's about as ooey gooey as I will get. That's it. So, apply your shampoo. So I take a little, let's see, a nickel or quarter size amount of shampoo, and I put it on the tips of my fingers, and I just kind of run it through the hair itself. And I just gradually build up and build up and build up with that. So there we go. That's the amount, about a quarter size amount. Run your hands together, you do what you feel, you just try and get it in there. Especially if you use hairspray up near the crown of the hair, try and get that in there because you want to get that kind of gunk out of there so it can be light and free. Run it through the water. Coming out of there. Hairspray and gel or whatever else can be in your hair from outside. Alright, and you kind of repeat that shampooing process as much as you like. And I only do it like twice, so I'm not going to sit here and show you 2 or 3 times of shampooing. But you get the idea of what I do. Alright, now that I've washed it 2 or 3 times now. And that water got a little bit of tint to it. I don't know if you can tell on camera. It's got a little bit of a tint to it from the dirt and grime from everyday living. So don't be alarmed. Now, the best thing for you to do is, if you want to add conditioner, that's obviously your prerogative. But for me, that's not something that I add. I just don't. I go straight away into detangling my hair, brushing it, combing it, starting from the ends, working my way up to prevent, or just to kind of counteract the shedding. Excuse me. So then after that, you can either lay it down somewhere on a mannequin head in front of a fan, or you can manually blow dry it. You can let it air dry, whichever one you want to do. If you need it in a hurry, I would suggest putting it under a hooded dryer or just blow drying it yourself, which is what I'm going to do.